We only have a couple of minutes for the debrief or summary. So from each group, we just want to ask one person to do like a 3-minute summary. Let's start with the first group. That was Daniel Vika, recruiting and sustaining leadership.
So I'm gonna sum up. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So my name is Buddy. I'm from Switzerland. I'm exactly in my topic. That's leadership. That's what our company is doing. Company Eden. We are involved in the extreme sports and with acts ministry for like, I don't know, 15 years. So, and I'm gonna start with a joke that Phil Williams dropped. Recruiting is a very challenging topic, and he said the bad thing with us in action sports is that we many times better have somebody or take somebody, anybody, than nobody. Take somebody or a wrong person. So that shows us a lot, maybe challenges we are all in. We find it a major topic, finding the right leaders and training them in sustaining leadership. A major topic for quality and quantity growth within our action sports organization, if they are small and growing bigger, or if they are big already. And we started with a good comparison what's recruiting in action sports ministries and recruiting in business. And business, I have a very good insight. Recruiting, you have a job profile, then they find the right person, you have lots of assessments, very professional. But in Jesus leadership, it's more about passion and calling. So we found we can learn a lot from business. I like what I forgot the name. Our MC dropped, finding the leader's unique gift. So the unique leadership style. It's not one fits all. The DISC tool, for example, different personalities lead differently, and there is not one holy leadership grail. It's many styles, and that's the good thing. So that's a big challenge because you have your personality and you led in a way, and like empowerment, it's all about empowerment, the values of the leader, the personality of the leader, and the personal style. So what we discussed is finding a strong disciple, and then like 2 Timothy, training him or her in discipling others, modeling Christ. This is what I liked, a very good statement. We in Switzerland, we have a very famous consultant, and he's Christian, and he won lots of leadership prizes, and he's talking about body, soul, and spirit. I can send you that if you're interested. And he said holistic leadership and healthy leadership doesn't know any burnout, because you're healthy yourself as a leader, and you're training others, or you're handing over what you have learned in your life. And body, soul, and spirit stands for different areas in life. So body is how you deal with your energy. You do not overpace, and you are not lazy on the other side. The soul is the mental part and the emotional part, and the spirit is what you focus on. And he has a very great concept. I can send you that. And these 4 areas, the energy, the emotional, the mental, and the focus, is the 4 inner ambition of every human being: to live, to love, to learn, and to leave a legacy. So if you like that, I can really hand you over. And how to train sustainable leadership. We talked about leading yourself, leading the staff. In business, we would say leading the customer. As Christians, we can say leading non-believers to Christ, or leading others in their growth. And then the another part is leading the organization. And what I heard recently in these times we are at, the remote leadership times and home office times, is that it's very important how the leaders lead each other. So these 5 parts I sum up: leading yourself, leading the team, leading the non-believers, so the outsiders, the people who are not really in the inside, leading the organization, and leading within the leadership.
Thanks, Sebastian. You're welcome to post any notes in the chat. We'll try and capture it from there and put it on the website. Thanks, man. Awesome stuff. Second group, growing a discipleship-based ministry. That was Troy's group. Anyone want to give some feedback, like in 2 or 3 minutes?
So
Troy,
I don't mind going. Oh, sorry.
thank you. Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks.
So basically, this is a journey that I've been on for a few years now, and it's being or growing discipleship is it's not just reading the Bible and doing the formal parts of Christianity. It's also the informal parts and learning how to balance that and learning what exactly it means to be in a relationship with God and then to be in a relationship with others. And I feel, I don't know the scripture at the moment, but there's such a beautiful verse that explains this dynamic so perfectly of how we receive the fellowship through God, and then through that, or we disciple God, and through that we are able to grow that discipleship with other people. So yeah, being a disciple of God and having disciples is both formal and informal in ways. I hope that accurately portrays what he was saying.
Thanks, John Marie. That's great stuff. Okay, we're going to go to group 3, better use of social media and online platforms.
Yeah. So, geez, we could have gone on forever on this topic. But basically what we got to was that we just started off just finding out what the most popular platforms that people are using are. Most people said Instagram and Facebook. Instagram for a slightly younger demographic, and then Facebook for a slightly older demographic. These are both incredibly effective, and I would tend to agree that's the most effective right now. Another one that's growing rapidly is TikTok. It's taking the world by storm, so keep an eye out for that one if it doesn't crash overnight like Vine. And then consistency. Consistency is key with social media. It's imperative that if you're going to post once a month, post once a month. If you're going to post twice a month, and so on, once a week, rather than posting inconsistently, like maybe 3 times in one day and then not again for like another 2 months. A lot of the algorithms are designed to boost consistency. We people of habit as well. So when we see a consistent flow of content coming onto a social media platform, it just goes well. So generally, there's a lot more success with consistent platforms. There's a lot of tools to help with this. There's tools that you can upload a whole bunch of posts for your month, and then they'll upload them. So it's there's a couple we can link below. If you guys want any more information, in case I run out of time, because I know it's a time sensitive issue right now. We'll send you guys links. Just contact Gareth or myself. So then passion is also incredibly important. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, it's going to feel like a chore. I've fluctuated I run a couple of social media platforms, and my passion kind of floats around. I've cut them down to about 3 that I know I'm passionate about. And the ones that I struggle with, or I feel like they're a bit of a chore, I've gotten other people to run. So that's incredibly important. People like to, yes, I'll post notes. People like to, sorry, I'm just reading the comments. I feel like I am on a live video, but so yeah, it's good for people to see a face to the platform. So like when I see Chris on ITB, I'm like, oh, sick, like it's Chris, like I know him, so that's really good to have like a persona, as well as no matter how many followers you guys develop or grow to, it's always important to validate your users by responding to as many comments as you can, direct messages. I've made this mistake a lot in the past where people have gotten quite despondent from me not replying to them. People have offered their services at like a ministry opportunity, and I haven't replied, and I've gone back and just felt terrible. because they offered help. And yeah, so there's been missed opportunities there. So I've had to become a lot more intentional with the people that are following me. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. We'll post some notes below, and if you want any more information, it's such a huge topic. Please feel free to contact Gareth or myself. Shot. I think I hit the 3-minute mark.
Thanks, Stewie. All right. Fourth one, action sports business as mission. Anyone? That was Brian's group.
I can give it a go if you want to.
But I can share a few
Oh, Phil?
things. Maybe Brian, you can jump in and cover. But I think Brian began by sharing that he heard through, I think, Dean Dahl, many of you know, Escape Life, that there's some big shifts globally taking place at the moment. One is a shift from team sports to individual sports, particularly action sports. And another in the missions world is moving away from the classic way of kind of getting supporters and looking at other ways to financial sustainability. This could be one of those options. He then presented a variety of businesses, action sports businesses run by Christians. I've put them in simple categories. There'd be guiding, teaching type things. There's lots of examples of that. Hospitality, cafes or hostels or something like a skate shop, or designing building equipment facilities. So I'm involved in building parks, skate ramps, skate park manufacturing would be a big area of that. And then one thing that stood out for me was Brian was very strong in encouraging people that are thinking about being involved in business, if they don't have the experience, to reach out to those around them. There's, particularly in this network, there's a lot of experience out there, a lot of people that can advise. In my limited experience, moving from first, second to third creation. First creation, in your head, you have a thought. Second, write it down, talk to people, verbalize it, and you get feedback. And third is the physical building of it. And just at the end, Jason, with us from Swaziland, new country name I forgot, is running a camp and is looking for advice how to do that better. And I imagine some of the other people in our group were also in on that call because they wanted some more advice and some consultancy. So there's only a limited amount Brian could do in this call, but please, guys, if there's people out there that are thinking about going this route, reach out. There's a lot of people in this network with experience that could help. And Brian mentioned a proverb that's quite commonly used in this network, and if you want to go fast, go alone, and if you want to go far, go together. So yeah, I wasn't taking notes planning to share that, so I probably missed some big bits, and if anyone in the group wants to add, feel free.
I think that's good, Phil. Thanks, man. I did the fundraising one, and I don't know if I'm happy or sad, but no one was in my group. So I ended up joining the social media group. But maybe I can just
so popular.
You're just illustrating that Brian's point that people aren't no longer fundraising and looking for alternative forms. They want in Brian's meeting instead of yours, Cyprus.
Well, we're ahead of the curve there.
Well, maybe I can share one thing if I have to only share one line from fundraising. And it's that the best strategy is to pray and then go out and ask and then pray again and then go out and ask again. All right, I'm going to leave it there because we are coming to the end of tonight. We're just going to do a last breakout into small groups. Also 3 random people. But what I would like is for you to do is just to share like a like either 1 or 2 prayer requests, and from there just pray for each other. We only have 10 minutes, so let's do that. Brian, thanks, man.